Hey everybody. Might be able
Pull up
to
a
see
chair,
a
my
Hearthstone
lord.
video. It's been a while. It's been a very long time. The new expansion just released. Yeah, you can see how long it's been. I still haven't even done these quests, but I mean I'm 25. Total level's not. Well, I guess the point is, I don't really have many of the new cards that just came out. I don't have really much to work with at all in general, but Blizzard was kind enough to offer us a way of playing the game without spending too much money, just 1,600 dust in my case, and it's weird. Phone got a weather alert. So conveniently, let's just go ahead and jump in here and play around with Whizzbang. So let's show this card off for a second. The deck that you build with one card. Whizzbang the Wonderful. It's a 4-cost, 4/5, and the only way that you would actually play it in the game is if it gets randomly generated into your deck or hand or something. It's brand new to this set, and you start the game with one of Whizzbang's wonderful decks. Which, what that actually does is it just gives you one of the game's deck recipe decks. Entirely chosen at random, including class. So, if you haven't played the game in a while, well, it's a pretty easy way to get back into the experience, I would think.
Valera versus Valera.
Okay, I did just do a game with the...
Your back. I
think it was actually the
do.
other deck, but Elwyn Minstrel seems to be in both decks, so...
Job's done.
Let's see, Death Rattle, right in front of Opinion. I haven't been paying attention much to any of the cards that have come out, so this is really just me playing a couple games with this deck and seeing what happens. I don't think this is a quest deck or anything like that, but I don't know. I don't actually know what all the cards are that are in here. Really Glider. Oh yes, the Goblin Bomb. Seems to play very heavily on the new magnetic mechanic. Right there, yep. I can rush it right into this guy. Rush cannot attack enemy players direct. Does this guy not know how Rush works? Let's see.
Here we go.
So in a couple turns, we'll probably just go ahead and do this combination here. It's not really much, but it's something. Things.
Here we go.
Get rid of this thing. It's gonna hurt. And what happens if I tap the glass? If he taps and nothing really happened. So in a 1/1 poisonous with Rush.
Here we go.
We can Vile Spine next turn.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Wow, dropping that. I think Magnetic has to... Yeah, you have to play it to the left of it to use them, so... It's just a 5/5. Interestingly, though...
Here we go.
And... that? If this survives another turn, I'll benefit greatly from Necrium Vial here. But I think there's a decent number of rush cards in the game now, so like that's... I think the minion against minion speed of the game is probably going to pick up.
I wonder.
This is a really neat card when used in combination with these other death rattle effects. But, I mean, it's actually not that bad in sense. So, those have Rush them.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Let's see. That's nice. One copy of a minion from me. Ooh, those are... that's interesting in combination with each other. Let's see.
Here we
A
go.
little extra damage. I mean, I like this deck recipe, but some of these things are kind of, like... I'm not really sure this is the best inclusion, for instance. Kind of expected that that or putting nothing into it that way. That's what you thought the best thing to go after was. Okay.
Access denied.
You know, for playing around with magnetic cards, I'm not sure if they've got a bad draw or... Yeah, for real, why didn't you play this first? I mean, I guess there was a strategy to the idea of having two separate things to deal with. So... I mean, it's not actually the worst idea in the world.
Ooh, monsters behind you!
There once was a man from Gilneas. Ta-da!
Here we go.
Oh! I wonder if this fires the laser. Nope. That fires the laser. Okay, could use a betrayal. Totally forgot that card even existed. I really have not played in a long time. Like... when did the last expansion come out? Like, I played for a little bit around the week that came out, and that was it. I haven't played in months, so... Let's see here. If I do this, it'll summon up to 2 1/1 copies. If I play this, though, it'll summon 2 of the little guys with Rush.
So many options.
I think I like that idea.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Okay, that worked. That wasn't half bad deck they were using either, so... I mean, it wasn't necessarily the super greatest, most awesome deck ever, but it wasn't bad. So anyway, that, let's just go ahead and look up what that is. That would be the Necrium Trials deck, which utilizes numerous Death Rattle effects and the ability to use Death Rattle minions' Death Rattle effects without actually having them die. So that's a pretty interesting deck design idea. I'm not even sure I'm really a huge fan of the idea of having Onyx Spellstone in here. I mean, it's not terrible, but it really feels like you gotta draw this early for it to have any real value, and I don't know. Would you rather have that early, or like some of your other neat options, like that with some Necrium Blades or other stuff? But anyway, let's see what deck we get next. And yes, it's my only deck right now because I don't have that many cards from any of the new stuff, so why not?
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect.
We get a mage deck this time, and it's...
You asked for it.
Could it be... Okay. Can only attack if you cast a spell. Okay. Drop it on me and pick up something else. Another Arcane Intellect. Okay. Come on. I think we will wait and see what comes up. I'd like to point out that the only deck type that I actually know right now in terms of the horribly evil things that exist in the game is the, That's improved by spell damage bonuses? That's different. The only, like, deck type I could specifically remember is the Shaman one that does, like, it just does a weird battle cry thing that drains your opponent, that just kills your opponent the moment you drop it on the field, because it just keeps resummoning, like, itself and the other battle cry minions, and it's this weird infinite chain thing. I haven't even seen it in action, I just know it exists. And I think I played against a deck that was designed to use it earlier, I just, never actually, ended up fighting it. Really. Okay. Neat. So, if I do this, I can attack with him.
Well played.
I kind of want to combo these together just to see what this even means by improved by spell damage.
Where my trees at?
Okay, you're just gonna keep doing that. Comboing these together is just terrible. Is it 2 random 3? Is the cost number increased? Is the number of minions increased? Like...
Job done.
Spell Shifter is now 4/1. It'll be a 1/4 at the end of the next turn. Each turn this is in your hand. You mean each of my turns? Because it'd be really weird if it keeps swapping on my opponent's turns. It would make it really awkward to try and play this. Which would always be a 1/4 with spell damage +1, which isn't bad in and of itself. I mean, if you're going for the spell damage one, this 1/4 is probably better than 4/1. At least for a mage. Oh. If I do this, this will do 3 damage to things. But I don't have enough to capitalize with that, so...
Let me show you the arcane.
Ah, it increases cost value. Death Rattle summon a 2/2 Trent.
I can't do that.
Oh, right. Gotta do this
Job's done.
That's neat. It feels like there's another card like that. I mean, I know there's a Warlock one that does random damage to all possible targets, but to enemies. I feel like there's something like this somewhere else.
Unleash your potential.
Oh, never had a chance to really play with this card. Let's see what happens. Let's rock.
Just me and Mr. Fight.
Now that actually seems like a pretty decent combination. Ah, I see what you're going for. However, I think you're going to find something.
My hand is too
with any
full.
luck, going to be able to provide you something very
Starlight.
interesting. Okay, so it's 3 damage.
Starlight.
Job's done.
Not the best 6-man he needs to pull, but after you pull the right nose card in your hand, draw a card. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Wow, this is a lot of draw power. Is there something in here that specifically makes use of that, or is it just overwhelm your opponent with spells and stuff? Good to know that Ultimate Infestation is still around. It's reliable after all. Okay. 10
My
cards
hand is
of
too
that.
full.
Alright.
Science overwhelming.
If I drop that, that will kill both minions. But I can use this and this. Oh.
Job's done.
The power is here.
Seems
You need
unlikely
only
for
to
this to
see
actually work
it.
out in my favor, but here's hoping.
what to do.
I'm going to the bad place here in a minute. Burned cards. Trying to draw when full hand destroys. Wow, that's actually a new symbol. I haven't seen that one before. Oh goody, taunt minions. Yay. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this. Okay. Alright, so...
Silence overwhelming.
2...
Let me show you
The arcane.
3. And... 4.
Job's done.
Probably.
Play with fire, child.
Ow. Ouch again. Now, I do actually have a pretty decent amount of direct damage. So that's not actually gonna help much. Kills that, it's gonna actually be an
Me
issue.
and Mr. Fight.
Wow. He's hoping to survive random damage. I think I may have just won. C5. Yeah. See what happens with this. And then... Nice. Okay, that's an interesting deck, but I feel like Aleneth may have been a little bit of overkill. Oh no. It's, well, that was... Okay, so that deck is called Shooting Stars. It is a ton of spell damage, random damage stuff that's really quite something. Let's do one more game. This will be our last game for the day. I wonder how far you can actually get in terms of the ranked ladder using the pre-constructed decks of Whizzbang the Wonderful. Please be a different deck.
You asked for it.
Okay, yeah,
It
yeah.
is on.
I actually have played with this kind of deck before, so I kind of know how this one works. Yes, yes. This should work. This should work just fine. This is mostly a deck from Kobolds and Catacombs era. So... Oh. Well, that's a little unfortunate, but... Especially because Meteor is such a nice card to have as early as you can get it. Okay, let's take this. Oh, there it is, Tar Creeper.
Nice to meet you.
Elemental? Okay, you've got the hero in your deck somewhere. do next turn? Spiteful Summon. Seventh turn. Good turn 7 option. I mean... I want to see if it's a counterspell. You know what? Let's see if it's a counterspell. I was actually expecting it to be a counterspell. This is not what I was planning to do this turn, but...
Rush the enemy! Defend Gilneas! Attack!
That's, pretty interesting. Also, Mirror Entity was... I didn't actually want to get Mirror Entity for that, but I would have actually... If I knew it was Mirror Entity, I would have done Doomsayer. Because, like, it would have done exactly what I wanted. Okay, so let's do this.
Reality woven.
That. Like I'm expecting a blizzard or flame strike or something, but Tyrant next turn maybe? Actually, if that's another Mirror Entity. I think we're attracting Doomsayer. Let's see what happens.
Attack!
Alright then. That doesn't give me too much breathing room, really, because Jaina could be coming up anytime now, so things get rough once Jaina shows up.
Sweet essence.
And how many high-cost spells have I used this game? Really nothing.
Pinch of death cup. Heel of shoe.
Nice. Let's see what we get. Something good, please.
No walls can hold me.
I don't think I have any 8 costs in here. That's not really what I was looking for. But it did distract that spell, so... Okay.
Reality woven.
Well. Better take advantage while I have the opportunity. Although... it does make it interesting, considering that wouldn't be a bad play tactically, a 0-cost version of that. Ooh, even better reason to play it. What do we do? Doomsayer. They get the benefit if it
What
dies
to do?
regardless.
What to do?
Acolyte of Pain, they'll probably just...
The end is coming!
let's see how they react. At that point, this is the main thing I find interesting here. How will my opponent react to it? Ah, sheep. And spending a lot of resources to kill that one card. Especially because they're not going to be able to use the card they get this cost lost there. So I would not call that a great move, honestly. Nothing's gone. It'd be kind of rough to drop the Dragon Caller next turn since I know that they got Flame Strikes on hand. Or maybe they don't have any anymore. Actually, I don't know what they have to work with now. Playing that just to power that card.
Good news, everyone! I perfected
That would actually have been a really nice thing for them to get earlier in the game. Well, I know their Flame Strike is in the deck, so that's something. Let's,
Let the pain speak to me.
This is not ideal. That would have been nice a turn ago.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
Okay, well, the good news is I can't directly use that this turn. So, you have one good news. Actually. Because
Bring pain.
burns both of those, meaning they can't use their... They can't ping mine, and theirs is gone. I don't think we have anything that just does the direct damage. So that's a bit of a problem. Or not, actually. Come to think of it, this might give us something of an opportunity. Game over.
Thank you.
That was good. That was a good time. So yeah, Whizzbang. If you haven't played Hearthstone in a long time, but you got 1,600 dust laying around, you know, I think it's a pretty fun option. So it's actually a really great idea for newcomers to the game, to be completely honest. And I kind of wish... I gotta be honest, I kind of wish they just gave that specific minion out for free to every player. Because I think that would actually be... Like, that would be a really fantastic way to get new people into the game. So, that's it for today, and thanks for watching.